Eu vou mostrar primeiro aqui para os meus convidados esse vídeo aqui que eu dei uma destacada. Arquivo de vídeo. Vamos lá, deixa eu ver aqui, ó. Eu separei só uma pasta aqui para mostrar hoje. Vamos começar mostrando um fator psicológico, pessoal. Você tem que ter essa noção psicológica. Eu vou mostrar um vídeo de como os astronautas estavam felizes lá na Lua, sabendo que era uma missão praticamente suicida. Tem chuva de meteoritos que poderiam rasgar os trajes a qualquer momento. Se rasgar, game over. Eles vieram sentados num foguete e ainda iam ter que voltar para casa num foguete. Quer dizer, eles poderiam morrer a qualquer momento se caso fosse real. Então, psicologicamente, você fica na maior seriedade e apreensão possível, né? Por mais que seja ali um grande feito, você só vai relaxar quando estiver em segurança na Terra. Dê uma olhada nesse vídeo primeiro, vendo a alegria. Olha só.
I was strolling on the moon one day. In the merry, merry month of December, now May, when much to my surprise, a pair of funny eyes. Boy, is this a neat way to travel? Isn't it great? I like to skip along, but me, boy, skip.
Agora, eu vou mostrar o contrário. Quando eles estão super felizes aí na Lua, sem saber que se iam voltar vivos ou não, porque a qualquer momento poderiam morrer. Essa aqui é a realidade, se fosse real. Agora, quando estão em segurança na Terra e um simples repórter faz perguntas indesejadas. Olhem só isso.
Swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
I'm not going to do it because I'll do it over here. I won't do it on your camera.
Well, why not?
Because it just isn't an appropriate thing to do.
Well,
but you're an asshole to do that. You're the same guys, just different guys that did the other person I told you about.
Well, would you put your hand on, if you walked on the moon, here's the opportunity to set the record straight, to put your left hand on the Bible,
left hand,
raise your right hand, and you realize this can be used as a video.
Pessoal, deixa eu explicar o contexto aqui. Esse gordinho de camisa preta é o repórter. Lá nos Estados Unidos, eles têm uma tradição muito forte de jurar sobre a Bíblia, né? Isso aí tem até nos tribunais até hoje. Esse de azul é o astronauta. Esse repórter de preto vai pegar todos os astronautas da missão Apollo e vai fazer eles jurarem. Inclusive, ele oferece $5.000 se eles toparem jurar, entendeu? Presta atenção, até o final.
Deposition in the future, and if you lie, you'll be guilty of perjury.
I understand that.
Okay, say your name.
My name is Alan Bean.
I swear to God and affirm.
I swear to God and affirm.
Under penalty of perjury.
Under penalty of perjury.
Treason.
Treason. No, not treason. Treason has nothing to do with it. Let me rephrase this and say, I've got my hand on the Bible. I went to the moon. I walked on the moon. All the other people that you think are people that NASA says went to the moon and walked on the moon.
But you won't
go to the moon and walk on the moon.
You won't say under penalty of treason.
What's treasonous?
That's doing something fraudulent to the taxpayers.
That's crap.
Well, what
that
about
isn't treason.
Under penalty of eternal damnation?
Under penalty of eternal damnation.
And under penalty of treason.
Treason is when you sell out your country.
Well, if you used $135 billion to not go to the moon.
That's still not treason. Treason is if you tell secrets to another thing. I've said enough. Now, you can use that and say, well, you didn't say something else.
No.
I know how people are. It's okay.
Well,
take your stuff and get the fuck out.
I've asked 6 other astronauts if they would swear on the Bible, and they refused to do it. Neil Armstrong refused to do it.
I know that. I know they do.
Now, do you believe in God?
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Esse aí foi o melhorzinho. Analisem os outros. Tem até agressão física e ameaça de morte pela CIA. Olha só isso.
I wouldn't swear on the Bible if I didn't believe it. But it doesn't make any difference. You'll change it like you want. Take your stuff and go, guys.
I'm Bart with ABC Digital.
Esse aí, ó, narigudo de cinza e gravata vermelha, é outro astronauta das missões Apollo. Só que agora eles estão velhos, né?
Was given a classified tape from the Apollo program. It's 31 years old. It's an unedited reel, including outtakes from the mission. It's got about 20 takes of a single shot of the mission.
What mission?
Apollo 11.
Yes.
And the photography is being forged in the mission. They're faking a shot of being halfway to the moon. And they refer to you on the tape as a shot that was done during Apollo 10, where you put a transparency over the window and move the camera of the Earth and move the camera back away from the window, turn off the lights in the spacecraft, and appeared to be halfway to the moon when in fact they were in Earth orbit.
Huh, really?
Yeah, and they said it was the same way that you did it on Apollo 10. So we wanted to give you the opportunity to put your left hand on the Bible, to raise your right hand, to swear to God.
Stick it in your ear.
Well, you were giving an opportunity to swear to God under oath that you walked on the moon.
I don't do that kind of thing.
Well, if you really walked on the moon, what's the problem of swearing to God that you did? Do you believe in God?
You want me to knock you in the head?
Well, I want you to swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Okay.
If you walked on the moon, we're given the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the hell knocked out of you if you don't leave me alone.
Bart Sibrel, ABC Digital.
How are you?
Good. I'm the gentleman who found the classified tape from your mission of you faking the window shot, putting the transparency over the window when you were supposedly halfway to the moon when in fact you were in Earth orbit.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you must be some kind of wacko.
Okay, well, we have the opportunity to set the record straight.
Well,
we're asking you to...
I'm not on the record right now.
We'd ask you to...
Would you please go away?
Well, asking you to swear in the Bible that you orbited the moon.
Would you please go away?
Well, if you really orbited the moon, why won't you swear in the Bible that you did so? Can you tell me why you would have a problem doing that?
Would you please go away?
You don't remember the shot where you put the transparency over the window? We have it being done up to about 10 hours before they supposedly walked on the moon. I just don't understand why if you orbited the moon you wouldn't have a problem about swearing to the Bible on it. Can you tell me why? Are you afraid for the truth to come out?
I think you're some kind of wacko, I really do.
Well, I think it's wacky to not swear to God on something that's supposed to be obvious.
Vejam até o final. Isso é muito sério.
Hey, Bart with ABC Digital.
We need to get back to that signing.
One quick question.
We've
All
got
right.
very
I
limited
was given a
time.
classified. Okay. I was given a classified tape showing part of the Apollo mission being falsified, of lunar orbit being falsified.
Being falsified?
Correct. We got an unedited tape from a source at the Johnson Space Center.
Yes.
Totally nonsense.
We wanted to give you the opportunity to swear in the Bible that you orbited the moon during Apollo 15.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, come
Just one last question. If you orbited the moon, why do you have a problem swearing to God that you did so?
Sir, I don't, but I don't feel like I have to do that because data speaks for itself.
Well, we have proof that the mission was falsified.
No, you don't have to.
Sir,
Well, we do.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you here. Thank you.
Alrighty. Howdy, Bart Sibrel, ABC Digital. I was given a classified tape from Apollo 11 showing them taking the photography of lunar orbit.
Why don't you quote me and say it's bullshit?
Well, would you mind swearing on the Bible that you orbited the moon?
Come on.
If you really orbited the moon, why would you have a problem swearing to God that you did so?
Mr. Anderson, can I take a picture with you real quick, sir?
Oh, we are no more with the...
Okay, thank you.
I've got on the tape Neil Armstrong rigging part of the photography where it puts
That'll tell you how screwed up.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
well, if you really walked on the moon, why do you have a problem? I mean, orbited the moon, why do you have a problem swearing to God that you did so?
Would you please just stay back?
Howdy, Buzz.
Who's that?
How's it going? Remember me?
What's your name?
Bart Sibrel.
Would you give your name to my
Oh, I love it.
assistant?
Yeah, I got one for you, one for your lawyer to sue me.
That's right. Well,
I hope you do. I'd love to go to court and show the window shot.
I know you'd like to get a lot of attention, wouldn't you?
Well, you're the one getting money for something you didn't do.
Esse é o famoso Buzz Aldrin, tá? Tá na reta final do vídeo. Presta atenção agora.
You're getting a lecture for walking on the moon when you didn't. Well, that's called being a thief.
Why don't you just
That's called being a thief. Do you think you can get to heaven without repenting? Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
Please?
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
I'm not trying to get in the middle of anything.
to get out of here?
This is a hotel.
We'll call
Right,
the police.
we pay.
Come on in here, we'll call the police.
Solicit on
You like
Why don't you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
Sabate, olha só. Só pauta. Enfim, olha aqui. Só pauta religiosa defendendo essa ideia. Vinícius anda diferente. Tenho medo. Você tem que calar essa tua boca aí, seu fake de merda, e tentar refutar o que está sendo mostrado aqui. Você é capaz disso? Daqui a pouco a gente vai abrir a sala para você entrar e tentar dizer que isso é mentira. Você está vendo com seus olhos. Religioso é você. Vamos seguir.
It doesn't, sir, I don't have nothing to do with this, but
Okay.
you cannot solicit on this property.
We just paid
Right now-
to rent out the penthouse to shoot up there. So
You can't solicit like this on this property.
keep shooting.
All right, well, then I'd go through my measures.
Yeah.
You got to keep shooting, man. Okay, well, you can put it on your shoulder. Don't be shy.
Just come with me, Buzz.
You really like attention, don't you?
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black, if I ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented myself.
away from me?
You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Opa! Que isso? Eles estavam tão felizes na lua? Eles estavam tão felizes.
Mr. Armstrong, Bart Sibrel, ABC Digital.
Agora eu
I wanted to give you the opportunity to swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon. Will you put your left hand on the Bible and swear to God that you walked on the moon?
Gentlemen. Mr. Cybro.
Yes. If you really walked on the moon, why would you not do that? So why don't you just put the end to the record in the argument and put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon.
Knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible.
Really? Well, no, it's the real Bible. You have the opportunity to have $5,000.
The meeting is not open.
Well, you have $5,000 cash. You can give it to charity if you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon.
Please
I have
give
the
it to
tape.
charity. It'd be fine.
Why don't you swear to? Why not? Why won't you do it? So why don't you put your hand on the Bible and swear to God that you walked on the moon?
Mr. Cybro has made a fool of himself in front of the world. Mr. Cybro, you do not deserve answers.
Would you swear on the Bible that you walked on the moon?
You bet your sweet ass.
Okay. Put your left hand on the Bible. Put your left hand on the Bible.
Esse aí jurou porque é ateu, olha só. Então, ele não tem medo disso aí. Porque não quer provar nada, né?
If you
of eternal damnation.
That I walked on the moon on Apollo 14.
That I walked on the moon on Apollo 14.
Well, you know, you're the first astronaut to do that. We asked 6 other astronauts to swear on the Bible, and they refused to do it.
Well, I don't particularly like to take oaths like that either, because I don't accept the Bible as a gospel of anything except a historical record. But we did go to the moon. You bet your sweet ass we went to the moon. Okay, turn off the camera. Your interview is done. I've given you all the time I'm going to give you.
Okie dokie. Good to meet you.
I don't say it's a pleasure.
Understand.
Please get your ass out of my house.
Okay.
And you came here under false pretenses, and I think you're an asshole.
Well,
and if you continue this, and if you press this, I will personally take you to court.
I hope that you do. I invite you to. I'm going to give you my card so you can arrange that. And I'm encouraging you to arrange.
You're frankly not worth it.
No, we have you on the record saying you'll take me to court. I hope you do. Because we have proof that would prove it in a court of law that Apollo 11 didn't go to the moon. And I think it's something that you should see. I don't say that lightly, believe me. I don't say it lightly.
You have joking, sir. People can have fun. And maybe do that if they feel like they want to have a little fun on a trip to the moon. As an independent producer,
okay, we're heading out.
Doing that is against moral ethics.
Lying about going to the moon is a satanic lie of gigantic proportions.
I don't hit people, but you're going to be on the deck unless you get...
I'm heading out. I appreciate it.
And get the hell out of my house.
Nossa. Pode ter ameaça de morte.
Gun and shoot them at them before they get out of the office.
We have a video camera running if you want to do it.
Right.
That would be great footage for us. See you later. In court, I hope.
Want to call the CIA? Have them.
Olha só agora, olha aí, ó. Quer que ligar pra CIA pra matá-los? Olha isso, hein?
Por que eles têm medo, raiva, se estão falando a verdade? Quem não deve, não teme. Você pode enganar uma pessoa por muito tempo, algumas pessoas por algum tempo, mas não consegue enganar todas as pessoas o tempo todo.